Hi! So it's finally happened. I've reached 500 subscribers, which is honestly like mental. I remember when I first started my YouTube channel and I was thinking about the videos I knew I wanted to do in the future, and one of them was this video because it's really nice to look back and see how far you've come. Now, I know some people might be like, oh, it's only 500 subscribers, but honestly, like that's a lot of people. If someone told you, right now you're gonna go on stage and there's 500 people out there, you'd be like, oh my God, like, you know, your heart's pounding. So even though in YouTube terms it might not be a lot, to me it really is. And after reaching this milestone, I really want to monetize this channel now. And if you don't know, to monetize a channel you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now at the moment I have 503 subscribers and I'm not sure how many watch hours I have, but honestly it's quite a lot. And you're probably wondering, well, what can I actually do to help? So one way that you can help is if you give the video a thumbs up. And I know that seems like, what, really? Like, honestly, yeah. YouTube will be like, oh, this person has watched the video. But then if you give it a thumbs up, they're like, oh, okay, this person liked this video. And then they'll suggest it to other people. And then that's how it kind of starts and flows. I was thinking as well what I wanted to say in this video. And it's not more tips, but I guess like advice. So I remember when I first started and some people were like, tell everyone, you know, tell people you know, and I didn't want to do that because I wanted it to be like my own thing. So I told my mum and dad, my brother, and my best friend, and that was it. So 4 people knew about me starting this channel, and none of them had YouTube accounts. So when I say I started this from zero, I mean zero. No one. I didn't tell anyone. And I feel like that was always better for me because, you know, say you tell people in work, you're not going to get on with everyone in work. And that wasn't the kind of people I wanted watching my videos. Because you know what people are like? Some of them would be like, you know, making comments in work, and I didn't want that. So honestly, I didn't tell anyone. And I know that's what one thing that puts off people from starting a YouTube channel is the opinions of other people. And honestly, like that was a huge thing. I wanted to start a YouTube channel for years, and the opinions of other people really did like hold me back because, you know, you don't want people knowing because you know people are going to take the piss. But honestly, when you think like down to it, and you know, deep and all this, but life, if you honestly think like in 50 years, imagine if you let that person's opinion stop you from doing what you love. And bearing in mind at that point in your life, they might not even be a part of your life. You might not even have to see them ever again. So to me, it's like stupid. Like, why would you let that opinion stop you? You know? So honestly, I just had to bite the bullet and I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And it's been the best decision ever. I really enjoy it. I actually used to have one years ago with my best friend when YouTube was first a thing. Everyone was uploading videos to it like it was like Instagram or TikTok. Like it wasn't a big deal. But now because it can be people's jobs, people are almost embarrassed to start because they're like, is it too late? And you know, it's not too late. Like even though, you know, you do get disheartened if you're not getting the views or if you're not growing quickly enough, but you just really do have to stick it out because if you love something, you'll just keep doing it. And that's what has kept me going. You know, it is disheartening when I've worked really hard on a video. I think the build's amazing and it gets like 20 views, and that's just how YouTube works. And when I was thinking of like tips, I was like, I haven't really got any because I feel like I know vaguely what to do, you know, how to write a description box and all this and that, but honestly it's up to the YouTube algorithm. You can't control it. You can only do the best you can. So when I feel like it comes to advice, like honestly just do it. And I know that is like, oh, is that it? But genuinely just do it. Like, and I'm so happy. You won't regret starting, that's the thing. And every time I upload a video, I'm like, okay, this is going to be the one where people I know are going to find it. And it never does. And honestly, it doesn't matter because I'm so happy doing this. And if I look back now and letting them stop me from doing this, no way would I, because it just makes me so happy. And I guess anything else I could say about it was equipment. And I feel like a lot of people are like, well, I can't start because I haven't got, you know, a really good computer. I started on my laptop, and I think if we all know who's played The Sims on the laptop, we know it's laggy as hell, it's shit, it's shocking, it's awful. And looking back, you can see my videos were really bad, only until like the start of this year where they're really good. And you just continue to learn and to get new equipment. So no equipment doesn't matter, but it also does. Because you have to think yourself, like, honest to God now, would you watch a laggy video where, you know, they're speaking, but the mouth it's not connecting. And you wouldn't. And it's hard to accept that because you don't have the money to spend on a computer. I know I didn't. So I think when you're starting out, until you realize, right, this is something I actually really want to do, then it's worth investing. I had a laptop, which was awful, and people would comment, like, you know, why is the video lagging? And it's like, I'm trying my best. And things like that get frustrating because you can't do anything about things like that. But I stuck to it and I was like, right. At this point, it'd been a year and a half. I was like, right, I need to invest in something. And the first thing I did actually was get a microphone. So I've got the Elgato Wave 1 or 2, I think. And it was £90, and that was like a 20% discount. And £90 is a lot of money. It really is. And I remember watching other people's videos, and they're like, the first thing you want to do is invest in a microphone because audio is like huge. So that was the first thing I did. But that was after a long time. I did buy lights as well. These was only £20, I think, for a set of 3. And I really like them. They're on Amazon if you want to go check them out. And then after a year and a half, I was like, do you know what? I really need a computer. I can't keep doing videos like this. And so I bought a computer. It wasn't cheap. I had to, in that whole time I was saving for it, I think it was like £800. And I didn't know anything about computers. And I knew apparently I needed a gaming computer. But you know, you don't have to get one. But I thought this computer is going to last me years now. I can't, you know, honestly buying that, I couldn't really afford it. And I'm not telling you to go out and buy a computer like that. Definitely not. Because I know other people do it on just a normal computer, but I thought I'm not using the computer for anything else other than gaming. I'm going to bite the bullet and do it. And it took me years to save to get it. So like, don't feel like you have to go out and buy one because you really don't. Just like do little bits to improve all the time. I feel like one thing that helped me was this camera now is the Logitech one. I feel like everyone gets this when they first started out. And if you look back at my old videos, this is the same exact camera I have always used. And the only thing that I have done to improve this is lighting. Lighting is honestly everything and can change the way your video looks. Like, I swear to God, go back and look. My videos were so dark. And I realized, like, the camera, I was like, how are people getting this good quality with it? You just have to go into settings and play with it. And I know it's so frustrating, especially when you just want it to be good. And I'm still learning now how to do things, especially like one thing I was thinking of, like, what can I do next to improve? And I was like, my background was boring as hell. Like, you know, I had grey walls. I just had a picture still of the elephant, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it all cute and autumnal, and I've added some lights. And I just think little things like that really can keep it entertaining. I do like to add a random mug. This is currently the mug that I got from Poundland. It was £1.50. I went to Starbucks. They have the exact same mug for £16. And I was like, I'm not paying for that. I did, however, get roped into buying this because this was very cute. But yeah, also Home Bargains do one like this now. I think that's £2.99, but if you want to go get one. But I feel like things like analytics and things, there's only so much you can stare at a number and it not upset you. So I feel like you just gotta keep going. And like, if you choose something you love in YouTube, then you will just keep going because you like it. It's like almost like going to the gym. Like, if you do it once or twice, you're not going to be happy because you're not going to see any progress. But over, like, you know, months and months and months, you will start to see progress. Equipment does matter, and it doesn't matter at the same time, because you have to know that you love it. There is no point going out and spending thousands on a camera, a computer, on the game, and you don't even know if you like it yet. Because you might like it in your head, but when you get down to do it and edit and talking in a game is something completely different. And then you might realise, I don't actually like this, and that's okay. But if you've gone out and spent all that money, then you're like, shit, that was a waste. But if you start with what you've got, honestly, just start with what you've got and see, because it's totally different when you do it. When I first started, I was doing videos like primer hauls and advice on life and things like that, and I was like, you know, really enjoying it, but I was like, it's not quite there. And then I was like, well, what do I like doing? And I was like, well, I love playing The Sims. And I didn't realize how big the Sims community is online. So I was like, oh my God, it was like clicked, like, this is what I want to do. But I still only had my old laptop. So I just used that. And I did use my PlayStation for a while as well. But it wasn't just as good. I feel like for The Sims, like the PC, you just can't beat it. And honestly, I think that was a good decision going from the PlayStation to the PC because it's just more, I feel like if you've played on your PlayStation, you know it's not as good as playing on the PC, and it's awful with like, you know, BB.move objects. You can't do anything like that, and that is so frustrating, especially when you want to add, you know, like little details in the corner, like that sofa then I moved. I couldn't do that on the PlayStation. It'd take me bloody ages. I feel like what's nice as well is that I didn't realize that once you hit 500 subscribers, you get community posts, and honestly, it's like, it's great, and I didn't expect to get that. So when I woke up and I was like, oh my god, I've got community posts, so I can literally post literally on the day without having to think of making a video. I can put photos. The only thing that's annoying is on your phone it comes up really easy, but on the PC or computer it doesn't, and on the telly. So if you want to know when I upload one, the easiest way to do it is go on notifications and allow all notifications, and then you will know. And also that will help my channel grow. And I know it sounds so stupid, but that's how YouTube works. The algorithm, you can't beat it. You can't know all the tricks. YouTube honestly will decide. It's like I uploaded a video the other day, and on the first day it got like 20 views, which, you know, is good because you can see everything on your analytics. And then YouTube suddenly decided, oh, I'm going to show this to people. And then on the third day it got 1,000. And I was like, why that video? Do you know what I mean? And you can rack your brain for hours trying to figure out, all right, why? But honestly, at the end, you just won't know. It's how the YouTube world works, to be honest. It's like, you think in your first year, oh, you know, I reckon I can get to 1,000 easily. No. I mean, you might. I definitely didn't. But here I am still going at 500 subscribers, and I love it. I'm not going to stop doing it. And I think at this point, even if people that I knew found out about it, like, I just wouldn't stop, because honestly, their opinion, why would I care? I don't even like these people, so why would their opinion honestly matter to me? It doesn't. And that's just such a nice stage to get to, especially with doing something like this. You're really putting yourself out there, and when you do, honestly, you won't regret it because you love it. And if people find out, then, you know, who gives a shit? Let them worry about their own sad little lives and get on with your amazing life, because you're actually doing something you love. So yeah, getting monetized is something I've always wanted to do with this channel. I want this to be my job. I'm not gonna lie, I've always have. I think it's amazing. You get to do something you love and get paid for it. Like, yeah, that would be great. You know, I worked at McDonald's for 7 years through sixth form, college, and uni. And honest to God, I hated it. And you still get paid, which is great. But like, imagine doing a job you love. Like, that would also be amazing. So to get to that point, I do need 1,000 subscribers. So honestly, subscribing to my channel would mean a lot. And if you hit the like button, that will help boost the engagement. And even if you leave a comment, it could be like your favorite little emoji, you know. Is there a pumpkin emoji? I don't think there's a pumpkin emoji, but you know, if you find one, that'd be cute. A little flower, anything you want to put on there, that would really just help. And I know it sounds mental, because you're like, but how would it? I don't know. The YouTube algorithm honestly is I'll never get it, but there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the speed build. I haven't done one of these in ages. But yeah, please remember what I said about the advice. Just go out, do it, have fun. Give this video a like. Please subscribe if you're new. Help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I will see you in the next one soon. I say bye, but I'm literally just gonna be here now until the video ends, so you know, I guess I can talk to you about my mug again. It's great. Go buy it. Bye. Wait, I'm still on the screen, aren't I? Jesus Christ.